Hello, beating hearts and bloodlies, and welcome to Quantum Shriek Reviews, where we're watching a spooky episode today in The Boogieman. Woo!
Okay, Crypt Keeper.
Yes.
I was about to say, hello, Crypt Keeper.
Yes,
when
that's
did
exactly.
you get here?
That's exactly what was happening. Anyway, I'm joined by the usual guests, Mike and Sean, but we have drafted from Doctor Who Reviews our very own Rainiac. He's been drafted. I can't help it. It was all Mike. I'm innocent. Hello, Rain. We're going to make your stay in this strange and weird realm as hospitable as possible. Say hello.
Yes.
If you can hear this, it means that Mike has tried to get me into an episode of Quantum Leap Reviews. Fortunately, this one kind of ruled, so I'm glad he did.
Sean, he's stealing
You
your
can't
bits.
use my own gags against me, Rain.
It's against Mike, though. That counts.
No. He's mirroring you, Sean.
Yes, all right. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
So
Mirrors, air horns,
This is
dogs and
season
cats living
3.
together.
This is season 3, episode something like 5 or 6.
Fine. So
Fine.
basically, season 3 so far has had a tearjerker,
Oh God, leave
Sam trading a life for a life, Sam then stopping another person trading a life for a life, and drugs in the photography industry.
Fashion models. Drugs are bad.
Yeah. And then we get this one, which, oh boy.
This is Quantum Leap's first foray into the spooky realm. It will do so again in season 5 with well, it depends on your definition of quality. Whether or not you think it's shit or if it's, wraps around to so bad it's good. But Blood Moon is maybe a while away. Maybe we'll get it next fucking spin. Who knows?
Season two was Troyan. Troyan was.
Okay, yeah, okay. Picture for Troyan. Yeah, well,
Was it the one with the vampire?
no,
Yeah,
the
Blood
vampires.
Moon is the vampire.
That's a season 5.
Vampire is Blood Moon. Troyan is the ghost.
Yeah, Picture for Troyan is about
Wait.
ghosts.
Wait, which one had
Yeah,
the
but-
angel?
Oh God!
It's a wonderful
God!
leap. It's a wonderful leap. That one's.
Sean, be very careful what you invoke. You know what's in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remembered. Hold on, does
Yeah.
Rain know what's in that?
Oh
No, but if Necromancer has taught us anything, it's that you don't mention these episodes.
do we
No.
tell him or not?
Rain in It's a Wonderful Leap. Sam, who is a taxi driver, on one of his taxi drives in that episode, he picks up a family of 3. A very overbearing father, a mother who does not speak, and a child with obviously blonde hair that sticks out like a sore thumb.
Oh, God.
And they talk
Yeah.
about real estate and development in New York City. Big shot real estate stuff. And Sam lets some future knowledge slip. And then they get out of the cab, and someone greets the old fellow coming out of the cab and says, right this way, Mr. Trump.
Yeah, I
Fun
kind
fact.
of guess that was it.
Fun fact, if he say anything negative about that man, we're a terrorist organization.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in Canada. They'd had to extradite me feist.
Yeah, I would get thrown into Canada.
Just
Oh,
yeeted like jazz.
Wait,
Yeah,
you would,
just
wait,
yeet
don't
it.
you mean that you would leap into Canada?
God dang it.
Ah!
But
Fist of
anyway, Quantum Leap, the Boogeyman.
So the first thing I have to mention is the spelling of this. Is this the traditional spelling of Boogeyman?
No,
No. Oh.
no. I think that what they were trying to do was they were trying to make it like a little bit more like, I when was this? 89? No, this was
1990.
90.
90.
So
Yeah.
we're out of the
Boogeyman is spelled with E-Y, not I-E.
Yeah, this is like a dance. Boogie is in
Yeah.
dance.
Well, there's certainly a waltz that happens in the climax.
Yeah. Certainly
But-
is.
So apparently we learned a new thing about Sam Beckett today that Sam Beckett is a klutz.
Well, hey, he can't help it. He's not used to Five Nights at Freddy's. He can't handle a jump scare.
That's a phrase.
To be fair, not many of us can.
Yeah,
No.
but yeah.
That
He
is.
literally goes, yeah, he literally goes, hello, falls down there.
It's
Yeah, because
very
you're surprised a guy
yeah.
in a mask.
It's a very atmospheric episode, and for a moment, you're kind of wondering where the hell has he leaped, because he's like he's in this red velvet. He's holding a candle and he's reading a book on witchcraft, and it's like, oh my god. And it briefly
From
teases,
1879.
Yeah,
From
briefly.
1879.
it briefly
Which
teases
definitely
the,
breaks the rules of Quantum Leap.
Yes. Well, do the rules of Quantum Leap matter as long as the story is good? I ask of the.
No, well, the rules never the rules actually don't break in classic. They only ever break once.
Yeah, yeah, that's a special case. And I mean, in the reboot, they just break them like one or two times, and it's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, the rules are there just because Donald Belisario doesn't want him leaping to ancient Rome. It's like, keep a tight focus on, baby boomer nostalgia.
And for
yeah,
that
that's-
matter, have a budget.
And for that matter,
Yeah.
have a budget.
The
which-
Quantum Leap, where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
Exactly. So he's walking around the
So-
spooky house, and then someone pops out of the door in a Halloween mask, and he falls down the stairs and hits his head. Which there's a big question hanging over this episode: did it really happen, or
Yes.
or was it
Yeah.
all a fucking dream?
No, it happened.
It happened.
It happened.
Y'all think it
100%
happens?
it happened.
I mean,
Yeah.
depending on your theorisms regarding the occult, even if it was all a dream, it still happened because dreams carry as much weight as any other form of communication with the gods, be it Satan or the Christian god or a snake puppet.
Spoken like a true fan of Twin Peaks.
It wasn't a dream, though.
Yeah, it like you could I could see you get like bits of it being a dream, like how Sam is like telekinesis. Well, he actually says it's not even telekinesis. It's
Psychokinesis.
yeah, psychokinesis. Basically, what he compares it to is how psychics it's not, I have a psychic thing, it's intuition. For telekinesis, it's not telekinesis, it's this. It's when a person is so agitated in a way that it basically just happens.
See, I kind of like the idea of it being a dream, just because then you can read it as sort of, this is Sam's greatest fear personified and magnified by, the parameters of the leap and the leapy. So his fears are being reshaped in the form of the leapy's memories of all the people around him in his life. But it's the basic fear of, oh my god, what if I can't put right what once went wrong? What if I never get home? What if I fuck up and people die because I couldn't save them?
Okay, but how does he
I
know?
wouldn't
So how does he know what was going to happen?
That's a good question.
That's why I don't think it's a dream, because he knows that he has to save Tully.
I'm not sure how.
Also, making it all just a dream is rather trite, if I'm being honest.
It's a bit cop-out, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is the thing with that trope. You had to thread the needle carefully for a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I love. Yeah. I just find it like utterly horrifying
But also,
when at the ending when you have the big reveal, and then Al steps out of the door for the first time and he goes, "I'm sorry, Sam. I was trying to figure this out. We've been having."
oh my god. But
When he sees him, and you see the two owls.
and we will discuss this in greater detail when we get to the ending. If it's real, the ending leaves a bit to be desired.
Yeah.
But
The bit after the ending, yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome to Maine, ladies and gentlemen.
it's Maine. It's Halloween.
Yeah, it's
Maine.
1960 Halloween 1964, and
Maine.
We're Maine, aka if there's creepy crap happening, it's almost always in Maine
Well,
Or
it's either
Massachusetts.
Maine or Vermont.
or Massachusetts
Massachusetts.
or Massachusetts.
Anyway, nothing creepy ever happens in Connecticut.
But we've got some folks. Sam has leaped into Joshua Ray, a horror novelist who Al describes as sort of a second-rate Lovecraft. Which,
Yeah, that's great.
well,
I mean,
I mean, if you got the cosmic horror part and you cut out all the racism, it's pretty good.
I was going to say, he's nicer than Lovecraft.
fun. No,
Yeah.
you just described Robert Bloch, who himself was a student of Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I love how we get a bit of his writing too. How we get a bit of Joshua's writing at the beginning, when he's like trying to get like, who am I? You know, when he's trying to get a sense of who he is, and
An
he's
eel
reading
of
at
smoke
the typewriter.
rose up.
Yeah, how are you going to kill him? What? I'm not going to kill anyone. Well, then you'll never finish the book. Yeah, I can relate to that.
So, important players in the story. Well, there's one important player and one side player. We've got Joshua Ray's fiance, Mary something. Mary Greenlee?
Yeah, Mary. She's usually just Mary.
I love her accent. It's, you know, it's like part... I can't tell if it's British or just New England.
Yeah, it's New England mixed with, like, Cockney. Like, that's the weird thing. It's basically if you put a New English accent and then threw in some Bert in it, and then it'll be fine.
That's good. And also a character who we will have much to say about the end. Joshua Ray has a bit of a fan, a young teen named Stevie, who's helping out.
Ooh, apropos of nothing, he's dressed up like the devil.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's Halloween night.
Yeah, and they're setting up a haunted house in Joshua Ray's place for all the townsfolk to have fun in. Yay!
Which, you know, if Stevie's gonna be part of the haunted house and him to be dressed up like that, you think, yeah, like he would be one of the spooks in the haunted house. I like that.
Yeah.
It's just, why do you have the mask on now?
He was practicing his jump scare technique for the haunted house.
Yeah.
It just went a little too well because he fell down the stairs.
He just practiced it so well that Joshua Ray fell down the fucking stairs. Yeah.
Accidents happen.
Oh, speaking of accidents happening, oh shit!
But before we get to that, one thing I do like about the start of this episode is that I love that Sam is as confused and disorientated as we are as the audience.
Oh, that's every week.
It's every episode, but when I was listening to Sam in this specific episode, you can really tell. Like, usually Sam is a little bit better on the uptake in some episodes. In some episodes, he's a little bit better on the uptake. In this one, he has to literally grapes and eyeballs, and then slowly, and then he reads the note, and then here comes Tully being like, "Them who danced with the devil are bound to get scorched."
Yeah.
What a
And
nice
it's even held that Al is like not quite sure what's going on, which does play into the ending actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Tully is immediately like, "Well, it's time for my exit. Stage left."
Stage left, more like stage down.
Well, guess I'll die.
Yeah, this is for a show that's all about putting right what once went wrong. This is just Sam couldn't save this fella. He just fell off the fucking ladder and bashed his head against a rock, and he's dead.
Because of a goat.
Evil goat.
A mysterious goat that nobody knows about. Nobody
Evil
else
goat.
sees.
Yeah, the goat. A goat has appeared. A goat. A wild goat has appeared. Come on.
I mean, to be fair, goats have been connected with the devil, putting aside the obvious Marn touchstone of the movie The Witch. You also have the goat legs of the devil and the horns of the devil.
And also pagan sacrifices use goats.
Right, apropos of nothing, this is going to be the most inside baseball statement I've ever said. What if it was purple?
Yeah, you got me.
Not that goat. Not that goat.
No. A much better goat.
That's a much better goat.
But yeah, and then the sheriff, and then I love the sheriff when we get introduced to the sheriff, and Joshua Ray, Sam is telling him everything that's happening, and the sheriff goes, "A goat?" Mary goes, "We don't have any goats." It's like, dude, it could have come from a farm.
So, as we alluded to last time, this is Paul Paul Link, I believe, who was Lionel in Play It Again Seymour. And yeah, he's a lot more menacing here than he was.
Oh, he's really good here. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. I swear to God, a lot of everyone in this episode does creepy and does menacing perfectly. Even Mary, who's supposed to be the one we save, is menacing, and I like it.
All right, kids, I'm gonna cop to how scuffed this podcast is. I was supposed to read the Boogieman chapter of Beyond the Mirror Image, but I completely forgot. So you know what? We're doing it live, motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's got. For Rainiac's sake, Fresno here bought a book.
I now have this honker of a tome. Continue your discussion whilst I look this shit up.
But in this book, it is pretty much a book written by the former head of the other Quantum Leap podcast, who sadly passed away after season 1 of the reboot happened.
Okay.
It is a book on everything. I think it even has a Leap to Die For in it, which is actually another episode I wanted to bring you in on. But that one we'll talk about, because that one's just going to be a screaming fest for the.
Okay, so what you're saying is I'm going to roll that in about 45 minutes time. Got it.
Yeah.
There are loads of episodes that you could be rolling, and you only get a reroll.
By Sod's Law. I will roll it.
You Fresno, you Rainiac is basically you are the first roll of there are no more rerolls. Whatever you land on is whatever we get.
The only exceptions are the Wizard of Oz and Cromwell.
Oh, that's on there. I know that's on there, but the Wizard of Oz is on there.
Yeah.
Well, there are some Oz-related stuff on there.
Yeah, there's some Oz-related stuff on there. There's a few anime episodes on there. There's a few things from Sean that are on there. Mainly, those things are how the Quantum Leap message of put right what and wrong is inflected in other media.
Okay.
Cromwell is basically how you take that message and flip it on its head, and how doing that makes everything 10 times fucking worse.
I will have things to say when we get to Cromwell, but we're not there, thankfully.
Okay, kids, I'm in the middle of this chapter. I have to read this part. This will be really funny to you. There are several scratches on the window frame showing rehearsals of Tully's fall, or perhaps hinting that Sam is stuck in the final version of a time loop.
I mean, I did just play Alan Wake last week.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Wait, did that mean, how did he break out? Wait.
Because
that mean
it's not a loop.
Yeah, that means...
Oh, it's simple. It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
Hey.
Yeah, and Sam finally found a way out. Yeah, okay, I
Because
can buy
the
that.
rules don't matter. We've already established this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the butterfly effect, as explained last episode, where Sam's birthday keeps jumping.
Yeah, if it were a loop, that would explain the ending where he's just spinning and spinning and spinning.
Oh, so he jumped into Petra Troughton.
Oh God, see, that's why I linked a certain. That's why I linked this GIF in the. This is why I linked this GIF in the chat.
Yeah. You just know Fresno is not going to edit that in.
Wait, what am I?
Fresno, in the future, edit this particular gift in if you can. If not, just put a picture of it.
Very well.
It's Sailor Moon, so they are going to put it in, I think.
You're goddamn right. Also, more thoughts from this book. Stephen King appeared with the author's permission, which the production team would do only for major contributing characters. Yeah, apparently Madonna turned down a glitter rock Kiss with History, but Stephen King agreed.
Yeah.
God dang it!
Wait.
God dang. Madonna.
Madonna?
In glitter.
Oh, that would have been something.
In the episode,
I mean, you know she
would have
wants
been
to
quite
play.
something.
Given her history with film, you know she wants to be in the episode and also direct it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It would have been terrible.
Yeah.
It would have been terrible.
I don't know. She
Rock
did some
is
decent
good.
things.
I
Bugsy
know that,
Malone
but
probably is the
but
one.
a glitter. Yeah, but a glitter rock is basically is based on it's taking things from like the John Lennon, what happened to John Lennon, but with the the glam rock style.
Yeah.
Also, I love how we're exploring all around except for Boogieman, but that's because we're trying to let Fresno here catch up.
Absolutely, yeah.
Also, for all that, there is a lot to talk about with the Boogeyman. Most of it is just building to a lot to talk about because it's honestly more of a mystery about what is going on. But when you do know what's going on, you want to talk about what's going on rather than the build-up. But what's going on is the last 5 minutes.
The build-up's fine, but the last 10 minutes are amazing.
Yeah. This is the thing I linked long time ago when I first started getting Fresno into Quantum Leap. I linked this in the chat. I linked the reveal of this in the chat.
Yeah.
And I don't. And Rainiac said like, "Oh my god, I love this." And now 2 years later, he's watched it and he's like, "This is the build-up. You have to understand the build-up to why this is an amazing reveal."
Yeah, and I do now, and it is.
Oh my god.
It really is.
So I'm reading directly from the book. This episode is the subject of fan lore is allegedly cursed. Reports, mostly from Quantum Quarterly, issue 4, include 3 viewers reporting a faulty VCR recording, 5 friends becoming sick the day after broadcast, a fanzine editor's daughter being haunted by the final scenes, an NBC affiliate choosing not to air it at the last minute and instead showing an episode of Magnum P.I., one fan being dialed during the broadcast by a phone number that, when calling back, turned out to not be in service. A fan writing about the episode, finding their computer crashing 3 times throughout. Another fan writing about the episode, finding the computer rebooting without warning. In a fan gathering, where a group watched the episode and then ate a Greek New Year's cake, which traditionally has a coin baked into it to bring luck to whoever takes the slice with the coin. The coin was not found at first. It was discovered later. Another fan with a blister that developed into blood poisoning while watching the episode.
Oh, God!
The producers of the Quantum Leap podcast experiencing technical difficulties in setting up audio commentary for the episode and then taking several months off. They resumed with Miss Deep South, which also gave them technical headaches. The producers were then forced to quit soon after and are ultimately replaced by a new team. For this reason, it is deemed cursed, much like the tragedy of the Scottish play. The name is not usually written or said, and instead commonly known as the B***G Man, or even the Halloween episode when referred to by online fans. Writer Ruppenthal also gained the nickname Ruppen Boogie with the cast and crew. Naturally, there is no empirical evidence surrounding the spooky phenomenon, and perfectly reasonable explanations for some of the more bland examples.
So, are we recording Fresno?
We are, and
recording.
Just be sure, I'm posting this.
This episode is more cursed than the excavation of Tutankhamun.
What we're gonna do is you're just gonna if this episode decides if this is like a found footage film, I just want people to realize, we are okay.
That could be found footage, but it's just audio.
Listen.
I found audio
is the form of footage.
Yes, so it'll be found footage audio.
Look, I've linked immunity, Cat. We should be fine.
Though actually we less be found footage and more analog horror.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that explains the thing. I want you guys to realize that my screen has literally flickered 4 times during this. And now you reading that, it's like, oh.
So, So I guess we know who's the first to go. It was nice knowing you, Mike.
Oh, gee, no, we're not now. But welcome back, Fresno. So how was your read?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
But anyway, we now go to one of the most stupidest decisions anyone has ever made about bringing anything into anyone's house. Let me introduce you to this black mamba snake.
Oh,
they do show the snake before it happens.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah. One of the rules on the wheel is that I don't get to show you Kill Bill.
Yeah, Yeah, you're not. No, why? 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 Even the most dumb, even some of the people who have Darwin awards would look to this and go, "Are you all right there?"
Yeah, including the guy that blew himself up with a letter bomb that he sent, and it's returned insufficient postage, and he opened it.
Oh,
That's a true story of the Darwin Awards.
Oh Jesus!
Oh god.
But yeah, you gotta feel though for the second victim, Dorothy, when Dorothy comes and she's all talking, and she's like, this house used to be very strange indeed. Whoa, would you like some would you like some new tea? Oh no, I've just been bitten. Goodbye, world.
Whether the heart attack killed her or the venom, that's a horrifying line.
And then Sam tries to smash the snake with a broom, but it gets away. They never, I assume they get it back off screen or something, but yeah.
Maybe it went to wherever the cat went.
That's true.
That's it. The cat bit it or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but and then you have an interesting dilemma, which is actually answered in a future Quantum Leap episode. If Sam were to leap into the body of a killer, and the leap was, you are not to kill this person, and you are not to kill this person, wouldn't you just automatically leap because I, Sam Beckett, am not going to do this?
Doesn't work like that.
Well, what,
Doesn't work.
What leap are you thinking of, Mike?
Killing time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, killing time is slightly more complicated by the other factor in it than just.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not going to do
don't want to get into spoilers here, but is there ever an episode where Sam leaps into a killer and his goal is to kill someone?
No, but that.
I mean,
Well. Well. Now that you said that,
Okay. Tell him the title of the season 5 opener.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Right. Yes. Send him more. So the answer is yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I did send a while back. I sent Mike a pitch for Quantum Leap Columbo, where Sam basically leaps into the killer of the week, and he has to get away with it while Columbo is sniffing out clues.
Oh God.
Just
And
one
then
more
it- and
and
then-
Sam leaps.
just one. Yeah, and then Columbo gets the one more thing. Sam's gone.
Oh my God.
Why am I here? Why's there a pair of handcuffs on my wrist now? What happened?
But
No, I didn't kill my arm. What are you talking about?
But this episode's wild though. It's just full of this weird, creepy shit, and people keep dying from snakes and goats and
Car crashes.
car crashes.
I think that wasn't a car crash. He just got shot in the head.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
does
did.
look a bullet wound, actually, through the
Yeah,
glass.
they originally what I thought like a rock or something went through the windshield, and then you look at it, it's like, no, he just got shot.
God
He
damn.
literally just got shot through the windshield and crashed his car.
I mean,
And
it's
everything-
he's still alive, but because everything gets undone. But
It's being
that
played
is
off.
kind of horrific, yes.
It's being played off as
Yeah.
this spooky murder mystery where everyone is under suspect. Oh, maybe it was Mary. Maybe it was.
Do you know what else is
Sharon.
horrific? Seizures.
Yeah, that's bad.
And Mary goes into one.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah.
'Cause-
The only
Yeah,
person
she's-
the only person who's innocent and completely unharmed by any of the supernatural stuff is Stephen King. Which, considering
It's
what he would
really, if you
do-
think about it.
Which we gave the
Yeah.
game away as to who Steve is, but it's
Yeah,
not hard to
Steve-
figure it out.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
He's from Maine. He's from Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, if it a decade later, keep in mind, Stephen King is on the street while causing a car accident. This came out in 1990, and this car accident happened in 1999.
Which also coincidentally is when season
Oh,
5
that's haunted.
Present was set. Hmm.
And also, there's the whole Dark Tower of it all.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well. Here's another
Oh,
like,
Sean.
horrifying thing.
Sean, how far did you make it in Dark Tower?
Midway through book 4 before I decided I do not want to be reading this
Okay. I know, but drawing of the 3. What does Roland do in drawing of the 3?
Oh god damn it, no!
For the uninitiated, the main character of Dark Tower in book 2, he finds doors on beaches, and when he walks through them, he inhabits other people's bodies.
And one of those bodies has him, no, this is book 2, but he leaps into a murderer who is a serial murderer who's about to kill someone who, at the exact moment Roland leaps into the body of the serial murderer, was about to kill Roland's surrogate son.
Yeah.
Right.
This causes Roland to spend the entirety of the 3rd book basically having a mind paradox.
First half.
But the first half. Dark Tower were not very good film, but Idris Elba tried his best, damn it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That movie sucks ass.
And also today, ladies and gentlemen, is when a long-running joke dies because Fresno here, on his first watching, did not notice a major set piece happen.
You're gaslighting me. That never happened. Get the receipts. Get the receipts.
I am vindicated for 5 years, and it doesn't feel good.
Get the goddamn receipts, or it didn't happen.
Hey, it was on my old Discord. It was on the old Discord.
Convenient.
Very convenient, but you're talking about the number changing from 966 to 666.
Yeah, when Al is talking to Sam, and as soon as Al's like, God, just come in, and he's like, just come in, after Sam's like, call Captain Children first. Oh my God, walks in, Sam turns around, and while he's turned around, the 6, after Al walks in, quickly turns to a 6. Huh.
I'm right to you do subtext, they're all cowards.
Yeah, I wonder if this episode's hinting at something.
I wonder. Also,
could be.
Also, Paul Link is way more menacing here than he was in Played Against Seymour, and this confrontation in Mary's house is just wow.
Yeah, he's really good here. I really thought he might have been the killer.
Yeah.
Because the wooden match.
Oh yeah, the wooden match. And,
as opposed to a metal match or a plastic match, just a match basically. But
well, that gets to another thing. The mystery is not entirely fair. I mean, the clues are there that something is up with Al, but you would not. But as a Quantum Leap viewer, you would never in a million years go, "Oh, Al did it."
So, not only did Al do it, but he's literal, actual Satan.
Yes.
Well, no. Here's the thing that gave away the game to Sam. In the reveal, quote unquote, Sam is on the phone. He's gone back to his study and he's on the phone with multiple people. He first calls up the deputy. Deputy's like, we can't find the sheriff. He then calls the hospital. Mary's outside waiting for the sheriff. The sheriff said you pick her up. Do not let her go with the sheriff. Do not let her go with the sheriff. And so
let her go with the sheriff.
Yeah, it's like you got go find Mary. I'll be right behind you. Al disappears without going through the door. He just pops out of existence.
Or using the hand link.
Or using the hand link. He just disappears.
Okay,
I love that effect. I wish, honestly, I love that effect when they did in Star Trek, because there's an episode where Captain Kirk, instead of going through the teleporter, just suddenly is edited out of the scene. That is brilliant. I love it every single time it happens, be it in that moment or in the Amazing Spider-Man and post-credit scene, where it heavily implies that the main antagonist of the entire cinematic universe that they're building is fucking Mysterio.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's kind of the most horrifying thing is Sam originally plays it off as it's fine. But then he starts thinking about it, especially when he comes back to the house and finds the sheriff's truck, which he just left smashed on the road.
Yeah.
Here it is.
So at this point, he's taking on the Mistrons. Because they can just recreate matter and vehicles where it's smashed up, shot up, dead. Doesn't matter. Mistrons.
Yeah, and so he walks up and Stevie's like, "Is everything all right?" And Josh was like, "Go home, Stevie. Stevie, go
I
home."
had an idea for my book. Go later, Stevie.
Stevie.
Yeah.
Stevie.
I also
And then
love
he walked-
Scott Bakula's monologue here as he's slowly walking back up to the house. Again, going back to our last podcast, it has that noir feel to it. But
I'll tell you what I don't like. I don't like his dramatic no when he finds the sheriff's dead body.
No!
To be fair, he's been having a bad time.
It's a
And then
very
George
bad
Lucas
time.
sort of thought, I have an idea of how the Revenge of the Sith's going to end.
But yeah, Sam's been having a bad day, and he's just found his main suspect dead on the road.
Clearly murdered.
Clearly
Steve, for that
murdered.
And even creepier, he comes home and there's he's just like, Mary, listen, the sheriff's dead. What? He's right here.
He's in the kitchen.
And then in walks in
And
the
then
sheriff.
everything goes fucking gonzo.
Yeah. Welcome to the Doctor Who episode of Quantum Leap, where, well, apparently Sam is the Doctor and Al, the Satan, is the Black Guardian.
This would be, I mean, you brought this up to me in a Discord, Mike, but this would be a hell of a way to bring the Black Guardian back in the modern day.
It would. Because having been...
So just do one of your typical Eric Sayward, everyone dies horribly episodes, only for it to end with the Doctor confronts a supporting character who is somehow still alive, even though the Doctor saw that character die, and it's the Black Guardian.
Oh my god.
It's the Mistrons again, yeah. It's Captain Scott and the
Yeah.
Mistrons.
Yeah.
Fun fact, that's actually the inspiration for the South Park reference.
Oh wow.
Oh, cool.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, he grabs the sheriff's hand, and the sheriff goes to literally grab him himself, and it turns into Al. This is the only time, by the way, in the entire series where Sam has been able to touch Al.
Because it's not Al, yeah.
He's not Al. And so Al, or whatever this is, baws at him, and his eyes start to
He's got a
flicker
red
and-
glow over his eyes.
That was so well done.
eyes.
I
And
think
then
he's
and
also
like,
wearing a red suit in this moment.
no, he's wearing
it's
his
No,
blue
it's
suit.
still the suit from the rest of the episode.
Yeah, he's in his angel-like suit, which is
Oh,
again
speaking of-
false.
Yeah, speaking of, the thing that highlights that this is not actually Sam,
Al?
not actually Al,
No, Al, yeah.
he actually has some fashion sense, because when the real Al shows up, he looks awful.
He's got like a Hawaiian shirt.
Does the real Al ever use this suit?
No, Al never used.
Al has a whole
Al's only
bunch.
ever. Al's never you. The only time Al has ever dressed appropriately is either when he's in the Senate committee chamber in Hollywood in Honeymoon Express, or in Future Boy when he's about to go to court with one of his ex-wives. That's it. All the other time he wears this weird fashion.
Yeah, Al
I
fashion
would
is
say, though,
something
that
else.
Dean Stockwell is amazing in this bit.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
The comparison between the real Al and the Satan Al is night and day.
Yeah,
You know, it's basically just Dean Stockwell playing his character from Blue Velvet.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
because Sam they run to the door, and as soon as they run to the door slams shut and all the locks hit, and Sam's like, advanced psychokinesis. Maybe.
So
Maybe
Sean,
not.
I have to ask, was Dean Stockwell that unhinged in Blue Velvet? I don't remember, only because he may have been downplayed by Dennis fucking Hopper.
Him and Brad Dourif were both unhinged.
Okay. Everyone was on. It's just, when you're sitting there next to Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet.
Yeah.
I think he's more
yeah.
unhinged in Blue Velvet than he is in, say, Battlestar Galactica.
This isn't the only time he's unhinged in this season. This isn't the only time he is unhinged in this season.
What's the other time?
a little miracle? Hello?
Well, okay, he's deliberately playing a bit on purpose there. He's not.
Yeah, that one he's playing a bit. This is, and then you have, of course, Al comes in through the door and he's like,
Oh.
Sam, you need to get out, like tear down the door. And he's like,
Oh, it's locked.
Yeah. But yeah,
And
this
so
is the fucking devil who is just like, who said that you could go around putting right what I made wrong?
That's
Yeah.
Again, yeah, I love the devil bit. It's just how they defeat the devil in this one.
What do you mean how they defeat? They don't.
Well, they didn't feed him that
They
much.
don't.
The
They
devil-
don't. They
how
don't.
escape is just Al. It's just Sam grapples with the devil for 5 minutes.
They have
Yeah,
a waltz, and
Spin,
what's really
spin.
neat to me is how the devil turns into everyone in the episode: the sheriff, Mary, the goat.
The goat,
No.
yeah.
Dorothy? I think he turns into Dorothy.
Yeah, it turns into Dorothy.
In order, it's Devil Owl, then Tully, then
Hello, Dorothy.
Dorothy, then the bleeding sheriff,
Then the goat.
and then the goat, and then Mary. Oh, no, Mary, then the goat.
No, here's the terrifying thing, which I love about this particular confrontation. Is you really get him is when he really asks, like, who are you? And he goes, yin and yang, good and bad, God. And Sam finishes it for him, the devil,
God.
Yeah.
in the flesh, so to
So,
speak.
It's the bit though when Sam says to I'm just trying to get back home, and he goes, "You're not gonna make it," and grabs him by the throat. But I swear to you that I could he was channeling Burgess Meredith in those lines.
Yep.
It just, yes, the spin, yes, it's a little bit dumb, but to me it kind of makes sense because he's not trying to defeat the devil. He's not trying to defeat the devil because that's what? No, he's literally just trying to escape.
He's fighting for his
He
life,
escaped.
yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting for his very existence. He just wants to escape.
So
And so you have Al, the real Al, saying, if you can touch him, you can hurt him. You have to get out of this.
which
Yeah.
And so he's pulling, and he's trying to push him away, and then he wakes up and he's back at the steps.
So here's
So
the
I
thing
think
about
what happened.
okay, if I may, Rain.
Yeah, sorry.
So here's the weird thing about this, like, it's ambiguous. Is it a dream or did it really happen? You folks all think it really happened. I lean more towards it's a dream, and that's a failed different. If it's a dream, it's just, oh my god, everything's crescendoing, and you wake up just like a regular nightmare said. I had a bad dream the other night about being stalked, and I had to call fucking 911 because people broke into my fucking house. And that's the moment when I woke up, when it most escalated into, oh my god, shit's fucked. And then your brain knocks you out of it. But that's how I read it in that case. But if you read that this is a thing that really happened, that the devil manifested, how did he get out of it? How do you kids read how he got out of this shit?
Well, as Sean actually fit in a good thing of the puzzle, when he said that this was a time loop or time spiral. Sam's there literally pushing the devil away. He's literally pushing, trying to fight. And then because he was able to get out of the grip, that's what wakes him up. Is him finally being able to basically fling himself away.
Yeah.
Rain, what do you think?
Well, have any of you played a game called The Sexy Brutale?
No.
No.
Because this is what it is. So in that, you're in a hotel with a bunch of masked people, and the guests start getting killed one by one. And your job is to save them once to get keys and to get other rooms to open up. But because it's like a time loop, you go back and you can't really save them again.
Mm-hmm.
So it still happens. I think this is what's happening here. Because he got thrown back in the time loop, he had the chance to break it, and he did by saving Tully. That's my interpretation.
Yeah. Well, the thing with me is that a good time loop story involves the answer, what did you do differently in this loop to get out of it. So what did Sam do differently in this loop?
You saved Tully.
He saved Tully. Well, he saved Tully,
Well, that's after.
but I think it was... Yeah, that was after, but I think it was him finally... Honestly, I think it was Al showing up. I think every other loop, Al never showed up.
Okay, I buy that.
Sam walks in, tries to, he finds the sheriff, something happens, he wakes up back at the staircase, loop. What this loop did different was Sam finally going and confronting him. This happens, he pushes himself free. Then Al's like, "Oh, you're here to save Tully," and before he can even say the words, Sam's up those steps, bolts through the study, and grabs under Tully, and like almost Superman hoists him through the window,
Putting right what once went wrong.
and then he's almost screaming at Al like, "The goat! There's the
Goat's not there.
There's no goat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam has been spending this whole episode being gaslit by a fucking goat.
Ghosts, man. They're devious.
yeah." And he literally said, I love when he wakes up and he puts his hand through Al, and he goes like,
Oh, thank God.
"I've been somewhere. There were two of you,
Which
and one of you
inspires
was trying
Stevie.
to kill me."
Yeah, and you see Stevie going, hang on a second.
Wait, which Stephen King novel is with doubles?
The Dark Half.
Dark
No,
Half.
that's
Dark half.
Which is
Yeah,
actually
Dark
like
Half.
this is actually like only a year old at the time of broadcast.
Yeah.
And we also
Dark
get
Half.
references to Christine because at
The
one
car.
point Sam's car is out of control. It's like a man himself, like Christine. Who's Christine?
And it
Never mind.
even is, a red. It resembles the red Plymouth Fury from Christine.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
when we meet Mrs. King, and she's called Mrs. King. That's right. Oh right, yeah, Stephen King. Well done, writers.
And at the end of the episode,
For him, and he calls it Cujo. So
and don't forget that at the end of the denouement, he's talking. He's like, "Oh man, it was crazy. It was weird. It was a weird vision, and you threw a skull at me with psychic powers. Girls using psychic powers. Hey, ooh, that's a really neat idea for a novel, Mr. Ray.
More than
Kitchen
that,
knives,
he goes,
kitchen
at
knives.
least it wasn't kitchen knives.
Kitchen
flying
knives.
kitchen knives.
Which
Yeah.
I don't think the kitchen knives were in the Book of Carrie. That's only in the movie with Piper Laurie. But
Yeah.
Stephen
so,
King also
yeah,
did not
but-
own a Saint Bernard literally named Cujo. So
Yeah.
It's a cute doll, though.
Yeah, it's cute. What I love though, what I find almost hilarious is, yes, this is a kiss of history, but I just love this one. Like, this one is literally hilarious when you have him running through the car, and Al's like, and Sam's like, "Stevie King." Al finishes his statement. He's like, "Kitchen knives, Christine." Oh my God! I just gave him.
man, and that was the
You
only
know
time.
ideas.
And that's the only time Dean Stockwell and Stephen King ever crossed paths.
So, anyways, Sam is now in the body of a beauty pageant queen.
Yeah, that's our next. So, anyways,
Which, if I-
in
no,
1983,
wait. Yeah. Now it
James
is time.
Charles-
But now it is time to let Prez here go on a rant, because I know he wants to talk about.
oh
the
my
Stephen King
God!
bit.
So,
Yes,
can you just
Mute my
imagine?
microphone. Go ahead.
Can you just imagine 1983? So for reference, the novel Cujo during the let's just say the 80s. I don't know how long. During the 80s, Stephen King had what we might call substance abuse problems. And there's a famous anecdote, he says, where he was so out of it that he does not remember writing Cujo. So, given the kiss with history in this episode, I really imagine Stephen King gonked out of his mind on cocaine going, "Man, I remember that St. Bernard I had like 20 years ago. I should write a book where he goes rabbit and kills a bunch of fucking people."
Yeah, and then there's also the whole going back to the Dark Tower. One has to imagine Stephen King, the actual Stephen King, who pops up in the Dark Tower, going, "Wait, watching that Quantum Leap episode, and going, wait, was that Randall Flagg?"
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Christ.
and then you have like Carrie, which you said it doesn't match up with real life how it inspired it. But you can 100%, like as you said, see like Stephen King being like, I need a good idea for the ending. I need a good idea for the. Wait, I know. My old friend Mr. Ray told me about this. Oh, this could work beautifully.
The real inspiration for Carrie, by the way, and this is a very off-record story. He was working as a janitor at a school, and he had to go and I think it was during summer, so nobody was there. And he had to clean the bathrooms, and he was working with another janitor. They went into the women's bathroom, and he sees this dispenser on the wall, and he's like, "What's that for?" And it apparently was a tampon dispenser, you know, if they get their period during the thing. And that inspired, you know, the beginning of Carrie. Plug it up! So that was one of the idea seeds there. Not fucking Joshua Ray. Oh man, telekinesis and knives.
But I just love I just love the fact of here is this two bit not washed up, but this sort of like secondary writer inspiring one of the greats of horror, all of its ideas.
I've been on too many Kachiri podcasts. I heard that as secondary writer.
I mean, we're talking about dreams than the Kamen Rider Zets.
Oh, hey, that's a new episode tonight. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh god, and also All Out, and also WrestlePalooza. Oh god, I'm going to be stuck behind my computer forever.
And you know that little fighting game thing that happened last night.
And fighting games, yeah. I'm going to be stuck behind my computer forever. Oh no.
Oh boy. Well, we should let you get to it unless we have some other things to say. Should we give our final thoughts on the Halloween episode of Quantum Leap?
I'm gonna go first because it's probably gonna go. It's probably gonna go up and down for the rest of it. So, this is one of my favorite episodes of Quantum Leap, full stop, because this is legitimately an episode where Sam confronts literally the literal embodiment of everything he's trying to stop on his leads. He's trying to put right what once went wrong, and how he was trapped in a place where whatever he tried, he couldn't, until eventually he had to fight the very thing itself and go, no, I have to do something. And so it very much is an episode where Sam confronts his demons, ha ha, quote, quote, but it really is one of the best episodes of Quantum Leap, and it's the reason why I've been trying to get Rainiac here to watch it for 2.5, almost 3 years. When he started watching Quantum Leap, this was one of the episodes where I was like, this is an episode you need to see, just because of just how thick and how hard it is.
Dang.
So who's next?
Well, as you mentioned me, may I go next because it kind of ties into what you said?
Go ahead.
All right,
If that's okay. So I have, for the benefit of the audience, I've seen about half dozen Quantum Leap episodes now so far. The one about Man of the Mancha, the one about the Black Show for the White Lady, the Ku Klux Klan one, the Wrestlers one, where Terry Funk retires and then comes out of retirement, and All Americans.
Rain watched Justice?
Well, watched is a relative term. It was on.
I think I just linked up the end. Yeah, I think I just linked up the ending.
It was on, but of those that I've seen, I think this is top. It's either this or Man of the Mancha.
Oh, those
Obviously, I'm quite partial to the Wrestlers one as well because it's Terry Funk, but this is better than that. And yeah, I thought the reason why you're saying, oh, you must go and see this with us was it was going to be a meme or it's going to be not very good and I was going to suffer, and the opposite happened. I had a blast with this. It's a really good gothic murder mystery, basically at its heart. And that ending with Al being the actual devil is absolutely wild. And I love the fact that I now know why that happened, and it makes it so much better.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And it says Evil Leapers, which is not so good, but...
No, Evil Leapers are not as good as this.
So thank you
Yeah.
for inviting me to enjoy this with you, because this was fun. I had a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if
I've
you don't-
hooked him. I've hooked him. Hooray!
If you
No,
don't
no,
mind,
no, I wouldn't get that far. But
if you don't mind, Sean, if I can take the next.
All right, I guess I'll get the final word.
All right. Well, I also really like it. I still am convinced that it's a dream, and this is all Sam Beckett's fears and insecurities about what he's doing, and the pressure of having to do this time after time, saving people. Like, oh God, what if I fuck up? What if people get killed on my watch? Oh no, what if I never get home? What if everything betrays me and the fucking devil comes? And it's that combined with the psycho-synergizing with the leapy that leads to this crazy. But if it actually happened, that's still great too. I like that it leaves it up to interpretation. That's fun. This is a neat, spooky themed episode. A perfect watch for your October season. We're a little early, but whatever. I mean, all the Halloween shit's been in the stores since August. I think we can afford to do a spooky episode on September 20th.
And Christmas stuff has been in some stores since July.
I hate, but love this episode. It rules. Steen Stockwell's performance as the devil rules. I fucking love the menacing nature of Paul Link as the sheriff. The Stephen King thing is, it's cheesy. It's like, okay, come on, guys. But, it's all in good fun. This is a stellar Quantum Leap episode. Sean, go ahead.
Quite charmed by this episode. It's a lot of fun, a little bit spooky atmosphere. The ending's a bit crap, but overall I rather liked it. I kind of wish the evil leapers as a concept were more the agents of Satan are trying to change the world for the worse in the way that the agents of God are serving under Sam. Because, the final episode is perfect, and I will fight you on that one.
Oh, yes.
But if you're gonna do that for your final episode, and then you have literal actual Satan appear in this episode, you might as well go all in with your evil leapers and not just some generically crap dystopian future where what even is the future of the evil
They
leaper?
don't fucking explain it. They just leave it open. It's just like, oh, we want to make things worse, and they just rely on what Carolyn Seymour being Arch. That's all they do.
Yeah, for Rainiac, the final episode is basically Sam meets God, who's a bartender in a small town at the exact moment of his birth.
oh my god. So I have a question about Quantum Leap. Was it cancelled?
Yes, sadly.
Right. So that wasn't going to be the final episode originally. Got it.
No, that was the it was gonna go for one more season where Al leaped after Sam and tried to go find him and bring him home.
Right, but we never got to that because the show was cancelled.
Yep.
So it's a person of interest in the sense that we got an ending, but it wasn't the original planned ending, and not like say Rubicon where they just ended the show and we never found out whatever happened.
Yeah. The actual lost ending has been found though.
Yeah.
Like the footage, like the actual footage.
Oh,
has
it's
been
on there.
found.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
It was filmed.
Yeah, though, if I'm being honest, I prefer the actual ending we got. Because, again, it's perfect.
Sean is correct.
Yeah. It's
God
really
being a
good.
bartender is perfect. Okay.
No, well, there's
No,
more
no,
to
no,
it than
that-
that, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot more than that.
Anyway,
I will look it up later. But
anyway,
Like, the
our
ending, oh my god.
Yeah.
There's a reason we have our theme as what we have.
Indeed it
Yeah.
is. Indeed it is.
But
Now our fate is in your hands, Rain.
yeah,
okay, so I'm on this link, right? The Wheel of Names.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, will be our second guest spin. This is our second guest spin. Now, Rainiac now holds our fate in his hands.
I'm hoping this is because you were kind to me. I'm hoping this is kind to you.
Well, let's find out.
So I know the rule that whatever I rule goes here. We're out of rerolls.
Yeah,
except
we're out of
except if it's Cromwell or Wizard of Oz related.
Okay.
Well, no, not Wizard of Oz related, just the Wizard of Oz.
I don't know the
Okay.
rules of this thing. Spin the fucker, please.
All right. Well, to quote make some noise. We're gonna need a bigger boat. No way! Oh,
Oh, no.
But
blind faith.
Blind Faith?
What?
It says blind faith.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
Blind Faith. Oh, the Beatles. Oh.
Okay, so I guess we're getting another guess for this one.
Yeah, I think we kind of do have to get Lynn on this one.
Did I do good?
You did
yeah,
good.
You
This is a
got,
good one.
Yeah, you did good. Yeah, you did good because now we go from you, Rain, to Lena.
Yeah, as soon as the Beatles came out, I thought yeah, because
I mean, they're sort of in the periphery, but I'm taking the excuse to get Lynn on here on this podcast.
also, do I remove it from the wheel now?
I think Sean.
I
Sean will do all that. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Sean removes it.
All right, I'll just close it then.
all
Just
right,
close it.
Blind Faith. That's a good one. We're gonna have fun with that. So let's.
I'm just seeing how close I was to getting Cromwell. I was nowhere near it, thank God.
You almost got Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
Wonderful. So let's see here. Let's do our thing. You can find us on Blue Sky in places. Rain at youtube.com/Brainiac. Doing Doctor Who reviews, and what else are you doing, Rain?
Watching you kick ass at Street Fighter.
Watching me be moderately competent at Street Fighter.
Moderately competent now. So I play a passable Vega or Claw player, but Frez has evolved beyond me now.
Yeah, and then you have me who will hit buttons and pray, and apparently that alone gets me to get the spinning pile timer.
You do not get to talk.
Meanwhile, my gaming stuff is mostly like a console single player stuff, and I was having fun with Ghost of Cherubi, but Sucker Punch fired someone for making Charlie Kirk jokes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that sucks.
That sucks. That's bad. That's bad.
I had
playing Erika Ishii plays a samurai.
I got rid of what was it? I got rid of a game once after one of the leads actually made comments about Total Biscuit when Total Biscuit passed away.
Yeah, that was awful.
Mm-hmm. So, Mike, where can we find you?
I can be found on my blog, Michael Hoovian Thoughts at blogspot.com. I have not written a blog post yet this month. I will soon. I'm also found on Letterboxd, Michael Hoovian at letterboxd.com. And my two movies for this week were Downfall, which is literally Act 3 of a movie, the entire movie. It's historical. It's historical. You know the end, how the ending's gonna go, but it's and it's really fantastic.
So many memes.
And
so many memes.
And the other movie I watched was a terrible D&D inspired in quotation marks movie during the Satanic Panic that is now only on VHS or on Terrible Riffs or on review shows like the Spoony one, Skullduggery.
Oh boy.
Not good at all.
Wait, I thought you were gonna say
Michael,
Beasts and Monsters.
No,
Yeah.
Mazes and Monsters is at least better because it has Tom Hanks.
Oh.
This doesn't even have Tom Hanks.
Mazes and Monsters are worse. Oh, God help.
Does Skullduggery have Jeremy Irons in it?
No,
No.
like Skullduggery is literally like, it is bad. Like it feels at some points like a college student's like project.
Right.
At
Well,
once.
It still blows my mind that somebody who was part of a VHS about Dungeons and Dragons went on to be in Die Hard with Vengeance.
Well, no. Jeremy Irons wasn't in Mazes and Monsters. Jeremy Irons was in the big budget D&D movie.
Yeah, he was in the big budget.
He was also in a training VHS for D&D.
Was he?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's me. That's me
We're
humbled.
Dungeon Master of all time, just going, now you're working together. That's not how the DM works.
Hey, Sean, what are you at these days?
Well, I finally posted the first episode of our Twin Peaks podcast, Twin Minds, which is on my YouTube channel. Well, I'm currently working on a book, which I'm finally starting to write the first chapter. I just have to cut up an article I wrote wrote last year that was on the same subject. And yeah, I'm just bumming around mostly on the beat. Though honestly, I'm mostly reading comics that aren't superhero stuff, which honestly most of it's kind of mid these days.
Superhero stuff or the stuff you've been reading?
Superheroes.
That's fair. That's fair.
There's a reason why I said if you want to get into superhero stuff, 60s to 90s, and dab your feet into the war year stuff, because that's like the World War II comics are, barring some very not so good things that are written in those comics. Some of them are good. Some of them are good.
As for me, Mondays and Thursdays on twitch.tv/Freezing Inferno for Monday Night Fresno and Thursday Night Throwback. Had some wonderful times.
Come join us next Thursday as Mr. Freezing Inferno puts the final long-running joke to bed as he plays The Wizard of Oz on the SNES.
I played a level of it for your birthday and it didn't kill the joke, Mike.
No, it didn't.
No.
I don't know what more I can do to murder the bit.
You can't.
Exactly.
The bit will not be killed.
But also,
Most of the other jokes are dead now.
Yeah, one had to survive.
But also, as we alluded,
I guess it's this.
I participated in some other weeks of the dot level Emberfigator Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Beginners League, where I went 3-2 in week 2 and week 3 and had some amazing matches. The Chun-Li mirror match in week 2 might be some of the best fighting gaming I have ever fucking done.
And so basically, come join us next year as Mr. Freezing Inferno enters Evo.
You already made that joke.
No. We've already established they're not going to go into Evo. They're going to join Combo Breaker.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But no, I've really improved since week 1. Folks that I've fought before, like in week 1, I got absolutely trashed by a Fei Long player. And in friendlies leading up to week 3, actually kind of even matches with them. So I've definitely improved a little.
You have. You also got bodied by Al Bundy.
I also got bodied by Al Bundy, but I learned from it. God damn it!
Yeah.
That's the fighting game experience.
Yeah, Al Bundy. Yeah, like I missed that one, and when I watched that this morning, I was like, oh.
That was.
I missed it live on I go home to sleep because of time zones are stupid. But I watched it back the following day, and I just had a smile on my face like, you got beaten by a Ryu 9-1 who's named Al Bundy 49.
What can I say? Well, I took a match off him. It's something, right?
You took a match off them. Yeah, you took the final round of 10. They got 9 on you.
But what was really funny is if you look back at the thing, he quit out the browser before I did. He rage quit when I beat him.
Yeah, I know.
So who's the real victor? It's Al Bundy, of course.
He must have given him a free round at some point. Just stop moving.
I think he must have.
Then came back and won the other two rounds.
He must have got AFK or some shit. Anyway, we should wrap this up.
And then you had me, which started the Thursday night. Me started Thursday night, and I was going, me and Fresno off screen had been doing some practice, and I was learning how to do Zangief, and I was like, I'll do Zangief. It won't amount to much. You'll get some good ones. And then out of nowhere, I do a spinning pile driver. And I'm like, what the hell?
Feels good, doesn't it, when you land one of these complex moves, and it's like, holy shit, hype moments. It's cool shit. Yeah. So anyway, all that aside, we would like to thank you very much for watching our little podcast on this episode. Thank you very much to Rain for agreeing to be drafted to this shit. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Rain is a strong word, but you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time for Blind Faith with Lena McTeer, because Beatles.
Lena, for the love of God, do not roll Cromwell. We won't speak again.
Yes.
She's gonna roll Cromwell.
That's an empty threat, and you know it. You'll still speak to them because they're cool. But
We're
anyway.
going to speak to each other again. Bracket's affectionate.
affectionate.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
kids.
Next time, Elena rolls the wheel and it's freaking justice, and we're all like, oh.
Yeah, well, a lot of things could go wrong in the wheel, but a lot of things can go right. Like next episode, Blind Faith. So, see you next time, kids. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Night.